it Lowkey on the side. I don't stress, I'm so blessed. I don't stress, I'm so blessed. I don't stress, I'm so blessed. I don't stress, I just flex. I don't stress, I'm so blessed. I don't stress, I'm so blessed. I don't stress. If you wanna roll, keep it Lowkey on the side. I don't stress.
Okay, so I will start with introduction of Cambodia. So basically, inflation in Cambodia is driven by three main factors. Firstly is global commodity price increase, especially in oil and food, whereas the cost of import and transportation also leading to higher price domestically. So the second one is currency depression, make imported goods more expensive as there is weakness against the US dollar, which is widely used in the country. The third one is domestic supply chain disruption, including weather-related challenges affecting agriculture and logistical issues, contribute to rising costs and also particularly for foods. And these combined factors create inflationary pressure in Cambodia. So let's move to the next part. Cambodia is located in Southeast Asia, bordered by Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, and the Gulf of Thailand. Its capital is Phnom Penh and it has a population around 17 million. Known for its rich history, including the UNESCO World Heritage Site Angkor Wat, Cambodia has been significant economic progress, particularly in agriculture, textile, and tourism. However, it remains a developing country, with many people in rural areas relying on farming. While the Cambodian Reals (KHR) is the official currency, the US dollar is also widely used. The country faces challenges like poverty, political instability, and corruption, but continues to grow, particularly in construction and manufacturing. Cambodia's economy is influenced by global factors such as oil and food prices, which can lead to inflation and higher living costs.
Cambodia, located in mainland South Asia, borders Thailand, Laos and Vietnam, covering 181.35 kilometers. Its capital is Phnom Penh, with a population of 16.95 million, growing at 2.2% annually, the slowest in Southeast Asia. The main religion is Buddhism, and the economy relies heavily on textile and tourism. In 2022, Cambodia's GDP was $28.54 billion, with a low per capita income compared to its neighbors. Key industries include agriculture, garment manufacturing, and construction. The government aims to achieve middle-income status by 2030 and high-income status by 2050. Samdech Hon Manet became Prime Minister in 2023, succeeding his father Hun Sen. Cambodia's inflation rate is low, with production ranging from 0.5% to 2.3%, supporting stable economic growth of around 5.8% in 2024.
So now you guys with me, ALEXSON. So let me tell you guys about the problem of inflation of Cambodia, right? The inflation problem is in Cambodia in 2014 to 2024 has influenced various factors such as the global economic situation, local economic growth, government policy, and regional development. A little overview of Cambodian inflation rate in recent year. The main factor affecting in the horizontal inflation, right? Cambodia experienced relatively stable inflation rates during this period. Usually, the data record is between 2 and 4% every year, right? This period has seen strong economic growth driven by secondary and tertiary sector such as construction, tourism and government export. The government and the central bank also play an important role in maintaining the stability of commodity price in Cambodia.
Hey everyone, my name is ROHAIMI, and today we will discuss about the reasons behind the high inflation rate in Cambodia. We will cover various factors such as dollarization, rising fuel and food prices, housing and utilities, and the role of monetary policy. Let's dive in. So, one of the key reasons for Cambodia's high inflation is dollarization. Cambodia heavily relies on the US dollar, which undermines the role of the Cambodian riel as a stable store of value. This dependence on the US dollar exacerbates inflation since the Cambodian riel struggles to operate effectively in the economy. Another significant factor is the increase in fuel and food prices. According to the World Bank, consumer price inflation peaked at 7.8% in June 2022 before dropping to 5.4% in July 2022. Food prices have been rising due to increased demand from tourism, poor water resource management, and the agricultural challenge caused by climate change. The rising fuel prices also play a major role as higher transportation costs drive up the prices of goods and services. Furthermore, the rising cost of housing and utilities also contribute to inflation. The property prices in Cambodia have increased as developers adjust to reopening the economy. The economic growth in sectors like garment production, tourism, and construction has led to higher incomes and greater consumer demand. The urbanization has further driven demand for housing and services, putting upward pressure on prices. Besides, the National Bank of Cambodia faces challenge in controlling inflation. The Cambodia's reliance on the US dollar limits the NBC ability to adjust interest rates or regulate the money supply effectively. If the money supply outpaces the economic growth, the currency loses its purchasing power, causing prices to rise. In summary, Cambodia's high inflation is driven by multiple factors. Number one is dollarization weakening the role of the riel. Number two is rising fuel and food prices. The third, increased housing and utility costs. And the last is challenge in implementing effective monetary policy. Understanding these factors is crucial for addressing inflation and ensuring economic stability in Cambodia. Thank you for your attention.
Hi everyone, my name is Taufik Hidayat. Today, I will share an overview of the World Bank's work in Cambodia, focusing on effort to eliminate poverty, boost shared prosperity, and support sustainable development. First, key focus areas. The World Bank engagement in Cambodia focus on investing in human capital, improving rural living standards, building basic infrastructure, and empowering communities to drive development. Second, systematic country diagnostic update, or they say SCD2. The World Bank has updated Cambodia's first systematic country diagnostic. This report identifies development areas and policy priorities to support Cambodia's sustainable growth. And then it's also informed the upcoming countries' friendship framework for 2025 until 2029. Third, high-level outcomes, or HLO. The SCD2 outlines three key high-level outcomes. First, improve access to quality jobs. For example, boosting economic competitiveness, diversification, and productivity. 2. Upgrade and better protect human capital. For example, addressing skill shortage, low productivity, and limited progress in human capital development. Third, enhance livability and resilience. For example, improving urban and natural environments to address risks like natural disaster and poor urban planning. Okay, next, governments and public sector capacity. Strengthening governance and public sector capacity remains a critical priority. For example, Cambodia still ranks low global in governance and capacity. Improved governance is essential to achieving the 3HLO. Next, Country Partnership Framework, or CPF. The World Bank's new CPF for 2025 until 2029 aims to strengthen human capital, enhance economic competitiveness for better jobs, build resilience for vulnerable communities. The CPF is informed by the SCD2, Cambodia's Pentagonal Strategy, and other reports. Last, consultation took place from December 2023 to early 2024, with final approval expected in 2024. Next, knowledge agenda. The World Bank also contributes through research and analysis focusing on, first, economic diversification and digital development, social accountability and public sector performance, and environmental sustainable and social protection. This support policy dialogue and help address Cambodia's development challenge. So the conclusion is, the World Bank is committed to helping Cambodia achieve sustainable, inclusive growth through target investment, policy support, and knowledge sharing. Thank you.
For conclusion, Cambodia inflation has been relatively stable over the past decade, which is impressive given the global economic pressure it has faced. Rising commodity price and supply chain disruption have been significant challenge. To manage this, the government has implemented a combination of monetary and fiscal policy. On the monetary side, they have adjusted interest rate, which is a common tool to control inflation. They have also worked on stability the currency, which helped to prevent the price increase due to exchange rate inflation. In terms of fiscal policy, the government has focused on target fiscal spending to keep the economy stimulated without letting inflation get out of hand. The balanced approach has helped maintain growth even when global inflationary trend and the pandemic posed additional challenges. The pandemic, in particular, added a layer of complexity, with global trade disruption and rising costs impacting many countries. But despite this pressure, Cambodia's economic resilience, along with timely policy adjustment, has helped keep inflation within a manageable level.